All right, folks, listen. There's a live stream, and there's lots of noise in the background because, there's a street, a noisy street right next to my window here. And, because I live in a small apartment, so I have nowhere to go. Anyway, I have to do it right here. Anyway, listen. So the other day, there was a huge ritual for Donald Trump's head wound, which he's going to get on August 4th. Now, pay close attention. Trump gets the head wound on August 4th, which just happens to be Obama's birthday. Okay, Trump gets the head wound on August 4th, Obama's birthday. Now, that's why Obama was the 44th president, because, see, Trump, he's the 44th person to become the 45th president. See, Trump has the connection to the 44 and the 45 because Trump is the 44th person, which I've explained over the years, all this stuff, okay? And that's why Obama had to have a connection to the 44 and to the August 4th, because he's born on August 4th, right? And that's why Obama was chosen for this monstrous charade that connects to Elvis and Trump, the Janus twins, right? And because see, I have two predictions that on June 11th, there's going to be a spectacular event in the state of Washington. And most likely, Seattle's going to be ground zero, but it's going to affect the whole area of Washington state on June 11th. Get out of June 11th. Washington state before June 11th. And somehow it connects to Elvis, because Elvis is the real Antichrist. Trump is the image of the Antichrist. And Trump is the one who gets the head wound. And Washington itself gets a head wound, the state of Washington. So it's a twin head wound connection. Anyway, so this ritual, this video is about Trump getting his head wound on August 4th, okay? So there was a royal ritual, okay? Because some dude named Thomas Kingston, okay, and Elvis is known as the King, and Seattle's in King County, right? And that's why Martin Luther King was killed in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis lived and died, okay? So Elvis the King had the king whacked. And why am I bringing that up? Because that was on 4/4, but it fell on the 4/5 day because it was a leap year, and this year's a leap year. So it connects to the 44/45. And Trump is the 44/45. Do you understand? Okay, it everything connects to Elvis and Trump. All right, and so, like I said, Seattle's in King County. Elvis is known as the King. Martin Luther King dies on 4/4, but it was a leap year, 4/5. Get it? 44/45, and Elvis turned 89 this year. 44 plus 45 equals 89, right? Anyway, so Thomas Kingston, the King, right? And interesting, the TON has like the Washington, get it? But it's Kingston, right? And Thomas means twins, all right? And I've told you guys all about the Tom Hanks connections. I'm not going to get into that here, but the Thomas means twins, and you have the Kings in the name, all right? The twin kings, get it? Now, because his name is Thomas Kingston, he was married to somebody that's connected to the royal family. I don't understand it. This whole prince crap, who's related to who, but somehow it's connected to the royal family. And he was married to somebody named Lady Gabriella, okay? And you remember that Gabby Giffords, that head wound ritual with Gabby Giffords, the politician here in America, the congresswoman, and that person got the head wound on January 8th, Elvis's birthday, okay? And that was in 2011. And interestingly enough, this Thomas Kingston has the initials of 20 and 11, TK. Just like all the TKs that have happened recently, with the Super Bowl happening on 2/11. There was that Toby Keith death, which was 2011, the initials TK, remember? There was other TKs, now I can't remember. But forget about that. So Thomas Kingston Okay, and you know the 211 connects to the 42nd day of the year, and Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state. Like I told you, everything connects to the 42 and the 45, whatever, and all the other stuff I've been saying. But I know I'm making this way longer than it should be, this intro. So Thomas Kingston was his name. He was married to somebody named Lady Gabriella, who connects to the royal, thing, and connects to the Buckingham Palace. BP. BP initials is 216. August 4th is the 216th day of the year. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216, which is the day Trump gets his head wound, August 4th. And Elvis Aaron Presley, his full name equals 216. Now, so what is the connections here? So this Thomas Kingston, let's find out how he died. This is the head wound ritual coming, okay? Hold on. Get ready. Here it comes. How did Thomas Kingston die?
Traumatic head wound. According to BBC,
Listen.
Thomas Kingston, Lady Gabriella Kingston's husband, died from a traumatic head wound, an inquest has heard. A gun was found near his body in an out.
So he either shot himself or something to do with a head wound. So this dude got a head wound. You understand? So you're getting where I'm going with this. Now watch this. And you remember, Trump is the 45th president, right? How old was Thomas Kingston when he died?
According to the Telegraph, Kingston died by suicide at his parents' home in the Cotswolds on Sunday. He was 45.
So 45 years old. Okay, so now you have already 45. Now watch this. So Trump, okay, pay attention. Trump, he's born on 6/14, okay? And I told you he's going to get his head wound on 8/4. 6 times 14 equals 84, right? Now, 6/14 is the 165th day of the year, but on leap year, it's the 166th. So now pay attention, okay? On a leap year, August 4th falls on 8/5 day, the 8/5 normal day. So 8/4 connects to the 8/5. And so 166 is the leap year, right? Now watch this. What, from the day Thomas Kingston was born, this guy who got the head wound, from the day he's born to the day he died, how many days was it? How many days from the day he was born to the day he died? Look. Are you looking? Watch this. Thomas Kingston. The day he was born was 6/22/1978, died on 2/25/24. So look at that. I'm not even going to get into the year thing, but because we're in between 2024 and 2025. But look, right here, 166, 84 days or 166, 85 days. 16,684 or 16,685 if you add the day. Do you understand what I'm showing you? Trump is born on 6/14, leap year, it's 166 days. 6 times 14 is 84. Trump gets his head wound on 8/4, but on the leap year, 8/4 falls on 8/5. So you see it? It's 166 with the 8/4 and the 8/5 right there. It's in your face. And remember, Thomas means twins. He's got the king in his name, and he died of a head wound, okay? And how many exact days was it, his death? From the day he was born to the day he died. Look at this. When you add the day, okay? From his birth to his death. Look at this. Absolutely ridiculous. So how many exact days and years was it? Look at that. 45 years, 8 months, 4 days. I mean, that right there, it's over. I mean, come on. I mean, what kind of ritual is that, right? Are you guys following me so far on this? Is there anybody out there? Yes, I have that written too. Look, from the day he died, from the day he died to August 4th, because listen, before I explain that, let me just tell you what June 11th is first. June 11th, the day that Washington gets struck, is the 162nd day of the year, okay? From the day this guy died, 225 to August 4th, is, see? So from June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, 163 on leap year. So from 225 to August 4th is 162 days on a leap year. See? In a leap year, I'm talking about 162. So it even connects to the June 11th, from the day he died. But this is the big deal, this equation. Because not only do these numbers connect to Trump, these numbers connect to Trump. Now, so he gets a head wound, okay? So it connects to everything. His name's got the king. Now, he's connected to Kate Middleton's sister. Kate Middleton, he and I told you guys all about the pee-pee. Peppa. It's the Peppa Pig. You ever seen that Peppa Pig thing? There's a cartoon or something called Peppa Pig or something. I'm not even sure, but that even had some connections to this puzzle. Anyway, but forget about that. But the Peppa as the pee-pee, I told you the pee-pee is the Antichrist connection. For the people who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you have to watch my videos. But look, it's Kate Middleton's sister's named Peppa, all right? And, oh, by the way, remember I was talking about the 42 and the 45 earlier? Because Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state where this June 11th event's going to happen. Okay? Lady Gabriella, this Thomas Kingston's wife, how old is Lady Gabriella?
42 years old.
42. You see? You see what I'm talking about? Now, oh, you know what I didn't look up when Peppa was born? When was Peppa Middleton born?
Pippa Middleton was born on September 6th,
96, huh? That's 2 days after my birthday. But look, I'm not even going to get into her. But the reason I brought up the Peppa was because of the Kate Middleton. You remember I told you that Elvis is born on January 8th. Kate Middleton is born one day after January 8th in the year 1982. I'll tell you why that's important. But this Kate Middleton is born one day after Elvis. 1-9. And I told you Elvis needs the 9. For the people who don't know what I'm talking about, he needs the 1-9. He was born on 1-8. And the 1-9, the 19 crown, which I've been telling you guys about. But look, so I told you Elvis makes his comeback. All right? And so what does Kate Middleton do? Disappears. Do you understand? And when Kate Middleton comes back, it's a comeback. And remember, she's born one day after Elvis, 1-8. She's born 1-9, this Kate Middleton, okay? So it's a comeback, all right? And how old is Kate Middleton? Listen, how old is Kate Middleton?
Kate Middleton is 42 years old.
See? And the creature was born in 1982. Why is 1982 important? Because 1982 equals Seattle. Seattle equals 82 and reduce 19. See? 82, 19. And that's the same year Kate Middleton, Prince William's born. Prince William's born 1982. Look, when was Prince William born?
Prince William was born on June 21st, 1982.
6/21, 1982. Same thing again with the year. Now, what's important about his birthday? Did you know that Prince William was baptized? Watch this. When was Prince William baptized? The date.
According to My London, Prince William was christened on the Queen Mother's birthday. There were actually 2 reasons to celebrate on August 4th, 1982.
So, and listen to this. It was the Queen's mother's 82nd birthday. And I just told you Seattle equals 82, right? It was the 82nd birthday of the Queen Mother, not Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth's mother. Queen Elizabeth's mother was born on August 4th, 1900. Okay? And he was christened on August 4th, which is the day I'm telling you Trump's going to get his head wound. Now, in between Prince William's birthday, which is 6/21, and August 4th, just take a guess how many days. Here it comes right now. I'm writing it. So in between Prince William's birthday and the day he got baptized, which is the day Trump gets his head wound, look. In between 6/21 and 8/4, see? 44 or 45 days if you add the day. And I told you Trump's the 45 president, right? 44th person, 45th president. And the 44th president, Obama, was born on August 4th. You see what I'm saying? Are you guys getting what I'm showing here? All right, for the people who got in late to the chat, you got to watch from the beginning, or you're not going to understand it. All right, and by the way, in between on a leap year, in between 2/25, because Elvis was born on 1/8. In between 2/25 and June 11th, which is the day Seattle is going to be struck, the Washington State event. Look at this. Elvis was born on 1/08, right? Look, between the date this guy died and June 11th, this Thomas Kingston died, it's 108 days on a leap year, because it was a leap year this year, to June 11th, the day Washington gets struck. 108 days. You understand? The 1/8. Anyway, so what else can I show? I know there was one other thing here. I think that's about it. So here it is. Here's the last thing. Here you go. Get ready for this. Let me just look at the chat here. Hold on, let me just finish looking at this real quick. Yes, 6/21, when written out backwards, is 2/16, 2/16. Exactly. Because see, June 11th is 1/62, same numbers as August 4th, 216th day, 162nd day, and June 21st, when the way they say it in, you know how they say the date in the UK, 6/21 would be like this. It would be written like this. See 2/16, that's 2/16, which is August 4th. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's 45 days. It's and he got baptized on that day. Do you understand how impossible these connections are? But here's the last one. Here you go. So let me just catch up to the chat one more time before I show the last thing. Hold on. Okay, so there's the last thing. Wait, what are you saying about, Cleveland area code is 216 in Ohio, because I've been telling you guys that Trump is going to get his head wound in Ohio. I don't know exactly where in Ohio, but it's going to most likely be in Ohio, but for sure the date is August 4th, all right? That's for the Trump head wound. Now, for the Washington event, it's on June 11th. You have to get out of Washington State, okay? Get the hell out of Washington State. Now, for the last thing, here we go. So this guy, Thomas Kingston, look, their names don't equal the same, just the most important number, which is the top number, okay? The reduced numbers and the reverse numbers don't equal the same. But Donald John Trump, his full name equals 185. Thomas Kingston equals 185. You just add up the letters. Like D is the 4th letter, O is the 15th letter, N is the 14th. You understand? Just add up the letters to what it equals in the alphabet. Okay, and it would equal that. Now, if you add them together, what do you get? Okay, look, 370. 370. And why is that important? Because that's the ELO. I told you guys, you turn the letters backwards, it's ELO, which means God with a crown. LO, the crown on the EL. Remember? Okay? And look, and I told you he's going to get his head wound because Elvis was born on 1/8, but it's going to be the 8/4 lands on the 8/5 day. So technically it's right there, 8/5, he gets the head wound because it lands on the 8/5 day, 8/4 on a leap year, because it has to connect to each other, you know. Yeah, that's a good one, about the Trump hospital thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a good connection right there with that. Something about Jamaica. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's where he was born, in Queens or something like that. Jamaica, Queens neighborhood or something. I don't know, but that's where Trump birth. Yeah, I've talked about that because everything's about connecting to the royal. Because I told you folks, because Elvis was known as the king. Seattle's in King County, and I told you that Martin Luther King was killed on 4/4, but it was a leap year, so it was 4/5 technically, you know, and which connects to my birthday because I was born on 9/4. It was a leap year, 9/5. 4/4 on a leap year is 94, 95th day of the year. You understand? 4/4/4/5 is 94, 95th day of the year. And 4/4 on a leap year is the 95th. So it's all connected, 94, 95. And MLK, guess how old he is right now? 95. So he was killed on the 9/5, 95th day of the year on 4/4, which landed on the 4/5. Trump is the 44, 45 president. I know I'm saying things. Do you understand how impossible these connections are? Okay. I'm trying to make you understand it all, but it's impossible to, because it's so many connections that it's literally, you know, it's like trying to explain the unexplainable. Okay, all right, folks. I think that's it. I'm not gonna any last questions. I'll answer 5 more minutes of questions. I want to end the video right now. Like I said, just think about what I showed you. Watch the whole video. If anybody got in late, watch the whole video. That way you can see the perfect connections of how it connects to um, uh, the Trump head wound, okay? But it also connects to other stuff, but for sure the Trump head wound. Yeah. I mean, this was specifically a very, like, precise, like literally right on the dot, man, the way they did it, you know. For it to be 45 years, 8 months, 4 days, his death is crazy. I mean, it's just beyond ridiculous. Yeah, that's good connections. Yeah, that Bob Marley stuff you're putting out. Yeah, yeah. I looked into him before. You know, anyone who's important that died, you know, at a young age. I've looked into most of it. Yeah, make sure you watch from the beginning, okay, of this video. So any last words, folks? I need to end this video. And I'm going to try and get out a 666 video, a pre-recorded one, okay, today. So make sure you look for that later on tonight, too. All right? All right, I'm going to leave this video up. Any last words? Like I said, I'll stay on another couple of minutes. If you have any questions or anything, folks. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. All right, I guess nobody has any questions, so I'll just end it right here. All right, folks. Like I said, if you got in late, watch from the beginning. Don't miss this video. It's super important. All right. Anyway, Jesus is God. End the video. I was trying to say 5 things at once. Listen, God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End the video.